Yo, what is up, guys? It's your boy, your Emperor Grappler Senpai here. And good news, I'm almost going to get my PC back. Yay! But for now, we're going to have to stick to mobile and PS4 for now. So I'm here with Lord Koziko, and we have an important issue we need to speak about. A very, very important issue that people don't like to bring up anymore because people think they're dead. Which is... Dun dun dun! Do we dare name them?
SJW.
Oh yes, the SJWs. Oh boy, do we have to bring them up because a lot of, I know a lot of them. I've seen a lot of them, especially in the state in the town city I live in. There's a lot of them. We're gonna go over SJW 101 in this video and see what how people react to us. I know it's like not common to talk about SJWs in 2020, but I'm still here going to do it anyways. So, yeah. The SJWs always like to bring up the patriarchy, the non-existent patriarchy here in the West. And yes, I said non-existent because patriarchy is no longer really a thing, at least not in the way you think it is. Any points to bring up, Lord Koziko?
Yeah, actually, I'm gonna put it out. Social justice warriors, you're hurting your cause a lot more than you think that you're helping it.
Wait, what did you say? Dude, you're far away from your microphone. I can't hear you.
The unfortunate thing is I'm like right next to it.
Yeah, that's the unfortunate thing about having no internet, I guess. So let's bring some points up.
Anyway,
Patriarchy is something that doesn't exist in Western countries anymore, like it did back in the 1950s. Patriarchy is something that exists within countries that you are trying to pretty much idolize, like Islamic countries, Hispanic countries to a certain extent. There's many countries in the world that practice actual patriarchy. The United States does not practice patriarchy. We allow women to hold high powers. We allow women in high and powerful positions in companies and even governments. There is barely any other country outside the West that will allow you to do that. Wouldn't you agree with that, Lord Koziko?
yeah,
Okay, I know that I sounded kind of aggressive right there, but that's really the truth. What else do SJWs bring up that I should bring up?
how women are being oppressed
Oh
all the
yes.
time,
Oh yes. Oh no. No. In the West? Do you?
even when they actually have it better.
Oh yes. Oh yes. Women. Dude. Here's the thing, and this is where I agree with the MGTOW movement to a certain extent. You see, women have it, live on recruit difficulty. Um, a woman, you cannot discriminate against her in a professional setting like you can in other countries. That would get you sued, and women can literally divorce you and make as much money off of you as possible. And I know I'm gonna get my video taken down for this, but here's the thing: I'm really oppressed. And Lord Koziko, you can tell them all you want about me right now. I've really been oppressed. Women in suburbs are not oppressed. If they're not as oppressed as a Hispanic male that lived in poverty like I have. Agreed?
Hmm.
And I'm you
I
don't
would agree on this one.
I don't victimize myself. I don't say, oh, poor me. I don't get money. I don't get reparations because I'm a Hispanic who's lived in poverty. No, I literally work my arse off and try to get money. So that way I won't have to be oppressed. That way my children don't have to be oppressed. And all my servants are dead. Great. Thank you, Caesar. Oh wait, there's still Boudica and Siegfried. Nice. So, as for women being oppressed, let me ask you this: how come whenever there's a homeless man on the streets, especially white man, you say that they're a loser, but when it's a woman or a minority being homeless, you always say, "Oh, poor them. We have to help them out." As a minority myself, I say this is bullshit. Stop it. We should all be equal. That's what the United States represents. Equality, not equity. There's a difference.
And another thing that I've noticed coming out of the, SJW
Mm-hmm.
is making people be hired based on race or, background.
Oh yes, hiring people based on isn't that the opposite of what you claim to
On
be?
merit.
Uh, isn't that the opposite of what you claim to be? You know, it starts with an R. I mean, isn't that the opposite of what you claim to hate? I mean, fuck. It starts with an R and ends with an ist. I don't want to call you that myself.
I'm gonna call a kettle kettle. It's racist.
Oh yes, it is.
And I'm sorry, but you can be racist to white people.
Oh yes, of course you can.
If a white person can be racist to a black man or a Hispanic man, they can be racist to a white man too.
And let's get to the bottom of Hispanics. We are not a race, and we honestly do not care about your antics about racism. Like, Hispanic, like, I myself am considered a castizo, which is a mix between white and native, or white and Asian. Like, I don't get how you treat all of us as one. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's kind of racist in itself to generalize what is essentially a linguistic ethnicity as a whole entire race of people. You are doing what you claim to hate. Wouldn't you agree to that?
One main thing that has pissed me off is instead of being hired based on merit,
Yes.
Can you do this job and do it well? We get dumbasses being put in the higher range so
That's the reason I just dislike the SJWs.
so that other dumbasses can take up their jobs that don't even deserve
that. Are you close to your access point?
I mean, I'm in the same room as it, yeah.
Alright. Alright, now I can hear you. Alright. Now, what else should we bring up that the SJWs consistently bring up? Oh, capitalism. They tend to really reek on capitalism. They tend to really...
yes, the thing that has kept this country surviving.
Yes, what pretty much has kept the world, the Western world surviving. Capitalism, you see, is not about corporations keeping control over people. That is corporatism. That is I agree that's a very extreme form of capitalism, but that is not capitalism in essence. Capitalism is, you have something I want, I have something to pay for something I want. I give you that something in exchange for you giving me what I want. That is capitalism. And real
No, that's not even capital. Basic capitalism is trading something I want for something you want.
That's what I meant. I have something you want. You have something I want. You give me your thing, I give you my thing. That is literally capitalism.
Which is why, fun fact, in the U.S., you can haggle.
Haggle? I never heard that word.
It's bartering for something.
Oh.
Usually trying to get its price low.
Capitalism is not an evil. It's like a gun, and that's another thing we're going to have to come to. A gun is not inherently evil. It's whoever carries the gun who is good or evil. Capitalism is evil once it gets into the wrong hands.
Yeah. It's like trying to compare concepts to an weapon or tool.
Yes, capitalism. You see, capitalism is what has kept the U.S. running for the past 250 years. Yeah, it's been 250 years actually. By 2027, it'll be 250 years that the U.S. has actually been around. Now, am I here to rag on your concepts? No, I'm trying to educate you on what has worked and what will keep working for the next probably millennia until something new comes up that can actually replace capitalism successfully, even though I doubt it'll actually come up. It'll definitely not come up within our lifetimes, that's for sure. As for socialism, we all know that Maoist China, Stalinist Russia, that had disastrous effects. And you can argue all you want that the deaths were exaggerated, but I mean, people died still off of famine. That was pretty much the fault of Russia and China, and they refused to trade with other countries to bring in food for people to eat. Your ideology is literally more important than your own people. That's saying something. Now, what should I say about gun control? Because I'm a libertarian, and people, or at least a very mild interventionist libertarian or whatever. I believe in very small government. So my gun law arguments are gonna be pretty loose. You even there?
So, the way I view it, fully automatic weapons should at least require a special license.
You already need those. Now, here's the thing about weapons, right? People still get them illegally. What if that person that's getting them illegally attacks you? Oh, you don't have a gun because you're a law-abiding citizen, because they banned guns for some reason. Not a very good position to be in.
Well, what I was saying is there are actually automatic weapons you can get without special license. And I'm saying at least that should be regulated, but instead of focusing on, let's take guns away from the populace, crack down on the illegal guns that are being made and imported into the country.
Mm.
You know, that's where a lot of these things happen.
Mm. Well, I think that's a good enough 15-minute video for today. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share, and see you guys next time. Peace out.